Hey everybody, it's Susie. Welcome back to my craft room. Okay, so today we are going to work on the little pieces of envelope that we had left. And we're going to pull out our scraps that, we've been having, and we're going to use those to cover these pieces. Now, on Dee Dee's video, she did hers just a tad bit different as far as covering them, but I just can't, I don't want to make all the stuff work. So anyway, we want to try to match up our scraps to fit our pieces. That'll be a close fit. That'll work. Okay, let's see. That'll work. And let's see. I don't think that matters which way it's turned, does it? No. I could make that work, couldn't I? Yeah, okay. Well, maybe like this. Let me show you what they're going to look like this. So you kind of want to make sure your design is going to be okay to look like a little shirt or something. So yeah, I think I'm going to glue that like right in there somewhere. And so we just want to get our little pieces. Well, I did have a glue stick. I guess I lost it. Oh, here it is. I can grab another. I guess I could grab another one, but put some serious glue on that. Make sure that little dude don't come up. Okay. Glue that one down. I think I want that part. I think that would look better. So let's glue this. I line that up pretty good. I'm too much to trim off, right? Whatever. And thought, theoretically. There we go. I got it. Got it out. Okay. And then, let's see. I want that like that, I think, if it'll fit like that. That's going to be folded down, so that'll be all right. Okay. So how are y'all doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. Are y'all enjoying this little challenge that I have been not getting done in anywhere close to 15 minutes? I think we'll get closer today. These are really, really easy to do. How did I say I wanted that? Like this. I won't ink around this, so it's not going to be... Okay. I could trim that off if I needed to, but I don't think I will need to. All right. Then we'll trim our extra little pieces off. about that, y'all? Okay, that went pretty quickly. So now, what we want to do is we want to cut into the opening about halfway. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of fold this in half a little bit just to mark the middle point of our pieces, okay? So just kind of fold them in half just to kind of mark the middle of your pieces. And again, we're kind of doing this assembly line style, like, you know, it goes a little bit quicker. Like I say, it does go a lot quicker if you're using, you know, just random scraps. But since, you know, I'm using other papers, it kind of makes a difference. So anyway, now I'm going to go back in here where I kind of made that little mark, and I'm going to cut into it about an inch or so. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I think on the bigger ones, like this one's bigger than that, I might have to go just a little bit more. Okay. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to take and fold these flaps. You know, you want your corner to come down like that. And then the same on this side. Just bring your corner down like that. And you end up with that look right there. Okay, and we're going to do that on all of them. Okay. Okay, now if you like the way your envelope looks inside, then you won't have to cover up these little pieces. But, I mean, like this one looks okay, but, you know, no, I'm going to cover them all anyway. But you could leave it if you wanted to. All right, but you do need to make a piece, cut a piece the same size as the back of this, because you can obviously see it. So we want to get a, you know, a coordinating piece, or, you know, whatever piece you want to put there back behind it. I don't think I want to use the same thing in there. Maybe I'll put that one in there. What do we think? It really needed to be that long, but we're going to cut it there anyway. It doesn't really quite need to be that wide. I'll trim it down just a hair. All right, and I'm going to trim that down just a little bit, because it's going to slide down in that, and it doesn't need to be that long. You only need it to cover where it'll show. And so I want to make sure that that's going to slide in there before I put glue on it, because that's going to be a pain to get in there with glue. Okay, how does that look? Well, trim that off just a little bit more. Kind of look fine. Okay, so I'll go ahead and glue that in there. Well, it appears that the rain has stopped here. I haven't seen the weather or anything. I don't usually watch the news. It's really depressing. Occasionally somebody will tell me something and then I'll go look, but for the most part, you know, I don't know what's going on unless somebody tells me it's, you know, we got so much going on with the coronavirus and the elections and all that, and, you know, I hope everybody's praying about the election. Oh, my word. Here we go again. Guess I'm going to struggle again today, huh? Could let that hang over the top a little bit and trim it off if I need to. Not a big deal. Okay. I only got that in there. I can just trim that white down off of there and that'll be fine. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna ink it anyway. So that looks good. And then let's see, what do we want to put? That might be too much. No. Got tons of scraps, so this is not going to be a problem. That might be nice in there. Not quite wide enough. I think. Let's try that and see. Kind of get an idea of where I want to trim that off. Try right there and see what that does. I'm not going to make that near as long. Make it easier to get in. That'll work. I could even trim that down some more so it's not quite as long. It is hard getting those pieces down in there. So let's find my glue again. Where did my piece go? Is that it? Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Goodness, I got confused again. Okay. This way, okay. Come on. I'm really not good with this little fiddly stuff. This makes me want to take up cussing. Okay. Have that in there and that looks just fine. Trim that up. And then this one. Let's see what we want to put in here. Maybe some of that. Nope. Not quite big enough. Ooh, what about that? No. What do we think? What do we think? That's what would show. Well, it's going to have a tag in there, so it's not really going to show anyway till you pull it out, but no, that's too peachy, I think. That might work. Oh, I hope I cut this right. Make it a little bit bigger up there. All right, let's try that. Don't like it, I'll cover it up. Do y'all struggle with this, or is it just me? Probably just me. Maybe y'all have a better way. If you do, please let me know, because this is trifling, I promise you. All right. We definitely need to trim that. How's that? That's better, isn't it? Okay. So now you can decide whether you want to cover your little collars or not. And I don't know the easy way to do this, so maybe somebody has a better idea than me. But I am just going to try to find some little pieces that would work. And I would like to have them big enough so that they match each side. I mean, you know, so that both sides match. I think I could get enough out of this one for this. So let's just try it. All right, so I want to cut that to right there. And this is going to go to right here. I'm going to start with that. And then I'll make my next cuts, I think. Okay. And then I'm going to fold that up like that. Make sure I'm right on track here. Let's cut that and see what happens. This may be the way not to do it. Okay, so this is going like that. And then this is going up like this. Seems like maybe I should have just covered the inside of this side of the envelope first and then turned it down, and probably been a whole lot easier. All right, let's see how that looks. And that looks okay. Yeah, how's that look? Right. Look, now that's going to be about perfect right there. How about that? Got a little raggedy edge. I'm going to trim that just a little bit. Get some of that raggedness off. That'll work right there. How about that, y'all? I'm going to fold this up like, well, maybe. If I glue that down, pick it up and cut it. But I could do that. Let's try it. If not, then you'll know how not to do it, right? Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't think this through very good, huh? I don't think that was my best idea today, but it worked. It's kind of sort of in a way. All right, how's that look? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay, it worked. So I guess it's whatever works. All right. So I think I like that with that. I think I'm going to glue this. I'm going to cut around it again just because it seems to be the easiest way for me, even though it's a little challenging to cut it. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that's kind of a problem. Yep, didn't think that one through. Okay. Now, where are you stuck to? There you are. Okay, let's see how this works. I can trim that off. Not a problem. Okay. Let's see if I can use this. I don't know. It's not exactly straight. Let it hang over just a little bit. That'll work. We just make it work, don't we, y'all? Okay. And then we'll trim that off. Trim this. Fix that just a little bit right there. And that actually wrapped around. That looks good. Okay. Now, if you want to, you can glue these down. But I'm not, because I think on some of them, I don't even know if I have a piece right here. On some of them, I may make them a little bit fancier and, you know, maybe make like a doily collar underneath there or something, you know. I'll see. I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to leave my options open. But I know I'm going to put, like, you know, pearls or a little piece of bling or something. Let me just grab one and kind of, well, I just dumped everything off the thing. Let's see. That was probably too big. This one would work on here. Wouldn't that be gorgeous right there? And maybe put just a little something under that. Wouldn't that be pretty? I could even make it look like buttons going down. Isn't that cute? So I'm not sure yet. So I'm going to leave mine up for now. I did glue that first one down that I made. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put on here, if anything. And you don't have to put anything there. Up in this little thing. That would be too tall, I think, for that. Ooh, if it wasn't that tall, it'd be pretty. Okay. There's some little crystals I could put on there. Oh, that might be pretty. Maybe put it like a necklace. That might look good. Okay, we'll see. You know, just leave your options open to decorate them however you want to later. And don't make tags for these yet, because we'll be making those, you know, later on. All right, I just need to cover this one. And I would like to go for a little bit of green, I think. Oh, look. That's almost cut for me. Oh, thank you. Man, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take that all day. Wrap that around a little bit. Trim this down. Okay. Do that. Oops. Get back up here. Okie dokie. Looky here, y'all. We're going to make it a whole lot faster today than we have been all week. Or, you know, the last couple of days. So, I bet y'all are saying, hallelujah, praise the Lord. Pass the ammunition. Okay. So I picked up a couple of new subscribers. Thank y'all so much for coming. So honored to have you. I'm honored to have every one of you. You know, whether you just subscribed or been with me or subscribed yesterday or whatever. I appreciate it so much. All right, y'all. We are done. We are done with that. How long did that take me? Oh, my goodness, 26 minutes. I still didn't make it. But, hey, I'm getting quicker. I'm getting quicker. So maybe, you know, the next 3 won't be quite as complicated. But anyway, oh, I haven't inked these. Sorry. For the next one, you're going to need some scrap card or, you know, heavy paper because we're going to be making envelopes with it. We're not going to be using junk mail envelopes. We're going to be making envelopes. And so you're just going to need some heavier, you know, paper. You know, something, you know, a little bit thicker, you know, that you would want to make envelopes out of. Because, you know, just like the regular copy paper is not thick enough to, you know, withstand the in and outs and all that. So, you know, maybe you need to get some or make some. You know, I glue my copy paper together to make thicker paper. So, you know, whatever you need to do you. But you will need some thicker paper so that your envelopes will be a little more durable. I need to glue that a little bit better, I think. Okay. I think that looks pretty good, y'all. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, my goodness. And of course, just put these aside. Yeah, I don't know if y'all have been, you know, keeping your stuff in order, but I'm kind of encouraging you to do that if you haven't, because, you know, when we get to making the tags and stuff, you know, I'm going to say, you know, stuff from, you know, week 1, you know, episode 1, or maybe I'll just say episode 1 because we'll be numbering these as we go. But this is, you know, like week 1, episode 3 on this. But, you know, the first ones we did were episode 1. And then the other ones we did were episode 2. And this is episode 3. So hopefully... you know, once we get there, I can just say, you know, from episode 6 or whatever, and you'll know which ones to pull out to start making, you know, tags and things for. Okay. All finished, y'all. What you think? You like them? Yeah, leave me a comment below. Let me know if you like these. If you're having fun, if you're crafting with me, I'd like to know. If you're not, if you're working on something else, let me know. You know, if you want to see, you know, something, we can do it. Okay. Excuse me, let me get a drink. So this is from episode 3. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see y'all tomorrow for episode 4. Blessings and hugs to everybody. If you are new to my channel and haven't subscribed, I ask that you please hit the subscribe button. And everybody, please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Please give me a like, a thumbs up, and leave me a comment of encouragement down below, please. I will sure do appreciate it. It means so much to me when I get your comments. And so I'm going to just show you. I've got my first ones, that I did here. The second one's here, and then my third one's here. So I'm going to keep those in order so that when we get to, where we're making tags for these, we will have kind of these in order. So, keep them however y'all want to. And I will see y'all for episode 4 tomorrow. Okay, blessings and hugs. Bye, everybody.